me over YouTube, apparently. Okay, so let us play this Gordon Lightfoot track, and you guess what the word of the hour is, okay? Here we go.
I can see her lying back in her satin dress, in a room where you do what you don't confess. Sundown, you better take care if I find you've been creeping round my back stairs. Sundown, you better take care if I find you've been creeping round my back stairs. She's been looking like a queen in a sailor's dream, and she don't always say what she really means. Sometimes I think it's a shame when I get feeling better when I'm feeling no pain. Sometimes I think it's a shame when I get feeling better when I'm feeling no pain. I can picture every move that a man could make. Getting lost in her loving is your first mistake. Sundown, you better take care if I find you've been creeping round my back stairs. Sometimes I think it's a sin when I feel like I'm winning when I'm losing again. I can see her looking fast in her faded jeans. She's a hard-loving woman, got me feeling mean. Sometimes I think it's a shame when I get feeling better when I'm feeling no pain. Sundown, you better take care if I find you've been creeping round my back stairs. Sundown, you better take care if I find you've been creeping round my back stairs. Sometimes I think it's a sin when I feel like I'm winning when I'm losing again.
And I'm back. Don't you love it? Did you miss me the last 2 weeks? I missed you. I did. I really just didn't know what to do with myself. It was really sad. Anyway, that was Gordon Lightfoot with Sundown. And so a little bit of Today in History. How about it? I'm gonna move this window over here because I can't see anything anymore. Holy free-holies. Oh my god. Stupid thing. Okay, here we go. Grabbed the wrong tab. Okay, so on this day, which is the 24th of April, 2020, in 858, St. Nicholas begins his reign as Catholic Pope. Do we care? I don't know. Nick's not here, so we won't hear from him about that. All right, so let's see what else. Today in 1519, envoys of Montezuma II attend the first Easter Mass in Central America. In 1547, Charles V's troops defeat the Protestant League of Schmalkalden at the Battle of Mulberg. And in 1558, Mary, Queen of Scotland, marries the French Dauphin Francis. So there we go. All right. Next song on the list. Ooh, my bed sounds really loud. Was it really loud for you guys a minute ago? I'm thinking it was really loud because I felt like I had to shout over it. Anyway. What's the next song on my list? Hold on, I gotta pull it up on my phone. Oh yeah, that's a good song. Okay. So, did I explain how to play this game? Probably not. So for those of you who are new, hello, welcome. The way that you play this game is you have to figure out what the common word within the song titles is for this hour. And the common word, once you've guessed it and guessed correctly, send in the your request with your guess. Oh my gosh, in parentheses, so that I know what your guess is. And if you guess correctly, then I will play your request. If you don't guess correctly, I may mock you for, a couple minutes at least. So there you go. All right, so next song on the list is a little bit of Animals.
Yeah,
in chains. There is a house in New Orleans. They call the rising sun. It has been the ruin of many a poor boy. Dear God, I know I was wrong. Dear God, I know I was wrong.
Yeah, that was me typing in Discord and not paying attention to when the song ended. What can I do? You know, I enjoy talking with you, and so nothing is my fault ever. Yeah, right. That was funny though, right? Okay, so in 1792, on April 24th, Claude Joseph Rouget de Lille composes Les Marseillaises. I don't think I pronounced that correctly at all. It will become France's national anthem. In 1800, the Library of Congress is established here in Washington, D.C. with a $5,000 allocation. And that's where you can find any book that was ever written ever in America. In 1805, the U.S. Marines attack and capture the town of Derna in Tripoli from the Barbary pirates. In 1833, a patent is granted for the first soda fountain. Woohoo! In 1877, Russia declares war on the Ottoman Empire. And in 1884, Otto von Bismarck cables Cape Town, South Africa, that it is now a German colony. So there you go. Some more things you probably didn't want to know. But there you have it. Oh my goodness. I'm getting back into myself here. Let's see. What have I been doing? Oh, yes. Okay. I'll come back and tell you what I've been doing for the last 2 weeks in a minute, after you listen to a little bit of Stevie Wonder, because he's awesome, man. Don't you know? Yeah.
You are the sunshine of my life. That's why I'll always be around.
You are the apple of my eye. Forever you'll stay in my heart.
I feel like this is the beginning. Though I've loved you for a million years. And if I thought our love was ending, I'd find myself drowning in my own tears. Whoa, you are the sunshine of
know that this must be heaven. How could so much love be inside of you? Oh, you are the sunshine of my life, yeah. That's why I'll always stay around. You are the apple of my eye. Forever you stay the sun. Yeah, you are the sunshine of my life, baby. That's why I'll always stay around.
Oh, this is fun. God.
You're on you.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Wrong one. That's okay. Is it fixed now, you think?
No,
Oh.
but I'm really confused now.
Okay, Z-Duder's really confused. I'm just sitting here trying to think of what's wrong, but I don't know. I thought last time that this kind of thing happened, we went up here and we looked to make sure something was going on, and it brought up a thing over here and something was muted, but I don't remember. Oh yeah, and then we brought up the whole thing of all the thingy dingies, and that too was messed up because something was down at like 60% or something. I don't remember. But anyway, who knows what's going on with my stream? No, we didn't test it out before going live, just in case that's a question you have. Didn't test it. Went, fuck it, let's try it. You would think, though, that it would have been set up and not changed since, you know, the last broadcast happened. So, who knows? Anyway, let's see. In 1898, Spain declares war on the United States, rejecting an ultimatum to withdraw from Cuba. Okay. Microphone just turned up.
It's looking better.
Yeah.
Maybe that's it.
Maybe that's it? Well, yeah, but it's when the music is playing, too. Okay. In 1915, the Turks of the Ottoman Empire began massacring the Armenian minority in their country. How terrible. In 1916, Irish nationalists launched the Easter Uprising against British occupation. And in 1944, the first B-29 arrives in China over the hump of the Himalayas. Cool. That's kind of cool. Yeah. Have people been guessing? I don't know, because I haven't looked and I can't find my mouse anymore. God damn it. Where is it? There it is. And 2 people have made guesses and gotten, their guesses are correct, so woohoo for you! And I'll play your requests in a minute. Let's see, I have got another song for you, and hopefully we'll be able to fix the sound and figure things out once we are done playing this song. So enjoy!
Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun. I say it's alright. Little darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Little darling, it feels like years since it's been comes the sun. Here comes the sun. It's alright. It's alright.
Alrighty, so that was Here Comes the Sun by the Beatles. Some people have finally guessed the word. That's awesome. Cool, right? It's all good. It's all good. All right, what else do we have from this day in history? We have, in 1944, the first B-29 arrives in China over the... Oh, I already said that one, damn it. Fuck it. In 1948... the Berlin airlift begins to relieve the surrounded city. In 1953, Winston Churchill is knighted by Queen Elizabeth II. In 1961, President John Kennedy accepts sole responsibility for the failed invasion of Cuba at the Bay of Pigs. And in 1968, leftist students take over Columbia University in protest over the Vietnam War. As they should have. Anyway, all right. So, now on to some requests. Ace DK decided to send in a request. And, his request was for Little Iron Maiden. So, I'm gonna have to play that, you know. First, I need to find where I put it in this folder thingy. It should be somewhere here. Oh, there it is. I found it. Okay. So, the heck was that? Weird. Okay, so, let us play a little bit of Iron Maiden. He wanted to hear 2 Minutes to Midnight. Enjoy.
Kill for
right, that was Iron Maiden with 2 Minutes to Midnight, courtesy of Ace DK. So thank you very much for that, Ace. We appreciated it. Or some people did anyway. Luckily, it didn't give me a headache, so I'm good. Did I tell everybody? No, I haven't been around for a couple weeks. So that's right. I was going to tell this earlier. So I've been dealing with a regular headache after having my surgery. So for like 4 weeks, I've had this headache that's just been on the side of my head. And I was thinking, okay, maybe it had to do with the shunt being placed. So I called up my neurosurgeon the day before yesterday and I said, God damn it, this hurts. Help. And they said, well, what have you been drinking? And I said, well, iced tea, of course. And they said, go get some Pedialyte. And I was like, what? Your electrolytes are all out of whack. You need to go drink some Pedialyte. And I'm like, that shit's disgusting. Get me Gatorade. So Z-Duder went and got me Gatorade, which is messing with my blood sugar because they didn't have very many of the zeros. So right now I'm drinking full sugar Gatorade. Woohoo! And yeah. So there we go. But it seems to have gotten rid of my headache. So I guess now I am going to be a Gatorade drinker for the rest of my life. Or something. I don't know. Seems like it. Because every time I stop drinking it, the headache comes back. So, what fuck? I don't know. I don't get it. Whatever. Anyway, I'm going to play the next song on the list that somebody sent in. That somebody being Z-Duder. And he wanted to hear a little bit of Cream. So here you go.
It's getting near dawn. When lights close the tired eyes, I'll soon be with you, my love. Give you my dawn surprise. I'll be with you, darling, soon. I'll be with you when the stars start falling. I've been waiting so long to be where I'm going, in the sunshine of your love. I'm with you, my love, the light shining through on you. Yes, I'm with you, my love. It's the morning and just we two. I'll stay with you, darling, now. I'll stay with you till my seas are dried up. I've been waiting so long to be where I'm going, in
Okay. Cream, Sunshine of Your Love. That almost went onto this list for this hour, but I couldn't remember what year it was from, and I thought maybe it was just like on the cusp of 1959, 1960. So I decided to not do it, and then I looked it up and it was like 1974. So I was dumb, but it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. Give me a little credit. What do you want from me? To be professional? Yeah, right. Okay. All right, so that was a request from Z Duder, so thank you very much for that, Z Duder. And let's see. Next up, we have a request from Kane. He wanted to hear Soundgarden. And let's see. He doesn't have a dedication attached to it or anything. What the hell? Something's wrong, I guess. Wait, did I finish off? I did not finish off what happened today in the past. Sheesh. So today in 1980, a rescue attempt of U.S. hostages held in Iran fails when a plane collides with a helicopter in the Iranian desert. In 1981, the IBM personal computer is introduced. And in 1989, thousands of Chinese students strike in Beijing for more democratic reforms. So there you go. Now you know everything that happened today in history. All right, back to Kane's request. He wanted to hear Soundgarden with Black Hole Sun, so enjoy.
In my eyes, indisposed, in disguises no one knows. Hides the face, lies the snake in the sun. In my disgrace, boiling heat, summer stench. Neath the black, the sky looks dead. Call my name through the cream, and I'll hear you scream again. Black hole sun, won't you come? Wash away the rain. Black hole sun, won't you come? Won't you come? Won't you come? Stuttering, cold and damp, steal the warm wind, tired friend. Times are gone for honest men, sometimes far too long for snakes. In my shoes, walking sleep, in my youth.
free. Black hole sun, won't you come wash away the rain? Black hole sun, won't you come? Won't you come? Won't you come?
Sorry, I just was reading an update. Boz has announced we have reached the limit for paying this month's Live 365 copyright bills, which is awesome. And we have more donations, which will help for next month. So thank you, all of the donators. I appreciate it. Boz appreciates it. We all appreciate it. Woohoo, let's party! Oh, wait. I'm just here by myself. I could have a solo party. I could do something. I don't know what. I have a rattle. So I got noisemakers. I have a lighter. I can light a candle. Yeah, party. Party with a candle. Okay, now I have a candle lit. What else do I have? I have a really fucking loud cowbell. And a smaller one. And I have some jingle bells. Look, see, I can make a party of one. Woohoo! I have drink. I have vape. Whoops, that way. Keep forgetting where the candles. Where fucking cameras are around here. And the whole new 1080p camera, which I thought would make me further away, has actually made me closer to the camera. I don't want to be closer to the camera, but I want you to have the best viewing experience possible. Moving on. I believe that next up is a request from Boz. And he wanted to hear a little bit of ABBA. Okay. So here we go.
No more carefree laughter, silence ever after. Walking through an say. Knowing me, knowing you, there is nothing we can do. Knowing me, knowing you, we just have to face it this time. We're through. Breaking up is never easy. I know what I had to go. Knowing me, knowing you, it's the best I can do. Knowing me, knowing you, there is nothing we can do. Knowing me, knowing you, we just have to face it this time. We're through. Breaking up is never easy. I know what I had to go. Knowing me, knowing you, it's the best I can do.
My pump is yelling at me for some reason or another. I don't know what it is. Hold on. Oh, I'm out of insulin. Okay, somebody's gonna have to go get me some insulin. Stupid dogs. Okay, so Mariska, be quiet. Quiet. Mariska, shut up. Oh my god. It's crazy around here, I'm telling you. It's crazy. I don't know what's going on one second to the next, and yeah, it sucks. So anyway, I guess I'm gonna play my next request, and that would be from Squirrely. He wanted to hear little Gwen Stefani.
What an amazing time. What a family. How did the years go by? Now it's only me. Like a cat he's stuck in a moving car. A scary conversation, shut my eyes, can't find the break. What if they say that you're a cloner? Naturally, I'm worried if I do it alone. Who really cares? 'Cause it's your life, you know. some wicked style. Go, look at your watch now. You're still a super hot female. You got your $1 million contract, and they're all waiting for your hot check. What you waiting? What you waiting? What you waiting? What you waiting? What you waiting for? What you waiting? What you waiting? What you waiting? What you waiting? What you waiting for? What you waiting for? What you waiting for? Take a chance, you stupid hoe. Take a chance, you stupid hoe. What you waiting for? What you waiting for? Take a chance, you stupid hoe. Take a chance, you stupid hoe.
All right, so that was not a Gwen Stefani song I had heard before. I don't know why. It's not recent or anything, I don't think. But there you go. That was What You Waiting For? And that was requested by Squirrely, so thank you very much for that, Mr. Squirrely. Let's see. I am waiting for Z-Duder to do something for me other than running all the way downstairs twice to get me my insulin to refill my pump. And he'll get there eventually, I'm sure. And so that leads us into the second hour. Yay! Also, because we got a new broadcast computer, Z-Duder hasn't really had time to set everything up. And, unfortunately, that means I have no sounds. I also have, like, my bed has disappeared, or not my bed, my intro, my outro has disappeared. I don't know where anything is. Also, an entire folder of my music is gone. This I do not understand. It's a really irritating when that happens. Maybe I should have put the computer together. Maybe. I don't know. Probably not. I would have fucked it up and all that. So, you know, there's trade-offs. Like, I kind of know what I'm doing. I really know how to use programs, you know. It's not that hard to figure things out. I mean, you don't have to be a genius or anything. But what do I know? I'm just a dumb stay-at-home mom for 22 years. I don't know anything. Anyway, okay. So, we're going to move on to the second hour of music, and this is going to be a very, very mellow song. Sorry about that, but it fits. So, this hour, is, it's the same. You've got to figure out the word that's common, but you have to figure it out from either the song title, the album title, or the name of the artist. And, you know, that can be a little bit difficult because maybe I got the song from, you know, a different album, but it appears on 3 or 4 different albums. So if you look up, you know, the information for that, the song that I'm playing, it may be on 3 or 4 different albums. You have to find the commonality in them. And if you can't, well, too bad for you. You don't get a thing played, a request. But, you know, it's okay. You'll be fine. But I'm pretty sure you'll be able to, you know, guess these things. It's not that difficult. So here we go. First song. Enjoy.
Tomorrow
I love that song. I'm sorry. I really do. I love it a lot. It's a great song. So, did I ever tell you guys that when I lived in Atlanta, I worked in a metaphysical bookstore? Did I ever tell you guys that? I don't know. So, I did. When I lived in Atlanta, the second year that I was there, the first year, I worked as a vampire, basically. I I worked for a company that had me go and do early morning blood draws at the nursing homes and then bring everybody's blood back to Atlanta to get processed. And I would leave my house at like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning to be able to get to some of these nursing homes before 6 a.m. And I didn't sleep a lot that year. It was bad. Anyway, after that company got absorbed by various other companies, I was finally laid off. And so I happened to also be working at the time for a doctor who did immigration exams and all of that. And so I would do like people's fingerprints, and I would do their TB testing. I would draw their labs. He would do, the doctor that I worked for was a forensic pathologist, actually. And so he also got in slides from other, people and things, and the, law enforcement and whatnot. And so anyway, that was a great job. I loved it, but it didn't pay well. And so I started looking for another job. Well, I happened to go in one day to a store that was across from Piedmont Park, which is a very big park in Atlanta that is known for where bands like the Grateful Dead and Savage Garden and some various others have done free concerts. They'll just like show up in Piedmont Park and, put together, whatever, and do a set and just be like, free concert, people, come on by. Anyway, I used to take my kids to Piedmont Park all the time because we lived nearby. And so I walked over to this little strip mall. And in this strip mall, they had, number one, the best Thai food store. But the other thing that they had was a metaphysical bookstore. And so I walked in there one day and I sat down in their quaint little chairs and picked up a book to read for a little bit. And the owner came over and talked to me for a little bit and decided to hire me on the spot. So that's how I got my job at the metaphysical bookstore. And there we played Enya, pretty much that album, the entire day. So that's why you got to hear Enya, Book of Days. But it also, filters into my game and somehow, whatever. Anyway, moving right along, we have another song for you to hear. And in this one, though it's kind of mellow, it's not completely mellow. I was kind of going for kind of a mellow second hour, but it's not really. It's not really. And my brain at 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock in the morning doesn't work quite right. So here you go.
Well, I won't back down. No, I won't back down. You can stand me up at the gates of hell, but I won't back down. No, I'll stand my ground. Won't be turned
All right, a little bit of Tom Petty in our lives is nothing bad. All right, so that was I Won't Back Down. And let's see, what do I have next? I have James Taylor. Ooh. So, okay, those of you in the UK and various other places around there in Europe, do you guys have a show called The Voice? I think you do. I think I've seen The Voice in various other languages. So I'm watching The Voice right now here in the US, and they just got to the end of the knockout rounds. But the cool thing is that they had a master trainer, advisor come in. So, like, during the knockout rounds, or not the knockout rounds, no, that's right. During the knockout rounds, they have, advisors that are in the music industry besides their coaches come and help them out with whatever song they're going to sing. Then it goes to this other round, and they have a master trainer come in, and this master trainer this year was James Taylor. So I had to find a James Taylor song to fit into this category, and I did. So that's just a little bit of background about why I'm playing James Taylor. So enjoy.
The water is wide, I can cross over, and neither have I wings to fly. Build me a boat that can carry two, and both shall row, my love and I. There is a ship, and she sails the sea. She's loaded deep, as deep can be, but not so deep as the love I'm in. I know not how I sink or swim. Oh, love is handsome and love is fine. The sweetest flower when first it's new, but love grows old and waxes cold and fades away like summer dew. Build me a boat that can carry two, and both shall row, my love and I, and both shall row, my love and I.
Okay, so that was a mellow song, right? Right? Well, it is. The next one, not so much. So everybody, if you've got, 5 or 6 square feet of space around you, shut up and dance.
Oh, don't you dare look back, just keep your eyes on me. I said you're holding back. She said, shut up and dance with me. This woman is my destiny. She said, ooh, shut up and dance with me. We were victims of the night, the chemical, physical, kryptonite. Help us to the base and the fading light. Oh, we were bound to get together, bound to get together. She took my arm, I don't know how it happened. We took the floor and she said, oh, don't you dare look back, just keep your eyes on me. I said you're holding back. She said, shut up and dance with me. This woman is my destiny. She said, ooh, shut up and dance with me. A backless dress and some beat up sneaks. My discotheque, Juliet, teenage dream. I felt it in my chest as she looked at me. I knew we were bound to be together, bound to be together. She took my arm, I don't know how it happened. We took the floor and she said, oh, don't you dare look back, just keep your eyes on me. I said you're holding back. She said, shut up and dance with me. This woman is my destiny. She said, ooh, shut up and dance with me. Oh, come on, girl. Deep in her eyes, I think I see the future. I realize this is my last chance. She took my arm, I don't know how it happened. We took the floor and she said, oh, don't you dare look back, just keep your eyes on me. I said you're holding back. She said, shut up and dance with me. This woman is my destiny. She said, ooh, shut up and dance. Don't you dare look back, just keep your eyes on me. I said you're holding back. She said, shut up and dance with me. This woman is my destiny. She said, ooh, shut up and dance with me. Shut up and dance with me. Shut up and dance with me.
So, K Knight in the Discord channel just told me that. Excuse me. Just told me in Discord that he has a stable of horses. Wow. I like horses. I don't like them that much, though. I will ride horses, I will feed horses, but I will not clean up after horses. Not my job. No way, man. Alright. That was Walk the Moon with Shut Up and Dance. And that happens to be my mother's favorite song. Unfortunately, she married a man who will not dance with her. And my dad sucks that way. But, he does other things. And he's awesome at those other things. So, she can live without dancing. She'll dance with me when I come over and visit. So, Anyway. All right. So I have one more song on my list for this hour. I have one request in who got the guess correct, and that was Squirrely. So good job on ya. And so let's play the next song. Here we go. That song was not long enough. I needed more time. It's okay though. Waverly got a request in and his guess is correct. So woohoo, Waverly. Oops, I just accidentally put it in the played list instead of the coming up list. So let's do that. Fix that. All right, I fixed it. Okay, so those are my 5 songs. If you didn't get them, well, you know how to find them. And it's not that hard to figure out what the word of the hour was. And only 2 of you have guessed. And that really makes me sad. So I guess without further ado, I have got to play some of these requests, yeah? And one of them, so Squirrely sent in a request for a certain song, and I couldn't find that in English. I only could find it in Spanish. But I did find it within a mix that's only about 5 minutes long. So, Squirrely, you're gonna get part of your song in this mix. Enjoy!
Ting tang, walla walla bang bang. 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 Everybody sing the song, do da do da. Well, everybody sing the song, all the do da day. Everybody sing the song, do da do da. Well, everybody sing the song, all the do da day.
Oh my goodness. That was kind of cute. It reminded me of some cartoons. And I think that's what it was supposed to do. So there we go. Whoa. Oh man, I am having a hard time thinking right now. Let's see. Because suddenly I have a headache again. But I think we'll figure it out, and I just maybe need to drink some more Gatorade, maybe take an Excedrin, I don't know, we'll see. And here we go with Waverly's request. He wanted to hear Dire Straits with Industrial Disease.
Flashing down the quality control. Somebody threw a spanner, they threw him in the hole. There's rumors in the Logan Bay and anger in the town. Somebody blew the whistle and the walls came down. There's a meeting in the boardroom, they're trying to trace the smell. There's a leaking in the washroom, there's a sneaking personnel. Somewhere in the corridor, someone was heard to sneeze. Goodness me, could this be industrial disease? Caretaker was crucified, sleeping in his post, refusing to be pacified. It's him they blame the most. Watchdog or rabies, the foreman got a falaise. Everyone concerned about industrial disease. There's panic on the switchboard, tongues and knots. Some come out in sympathy, some come out in spots. Some blame the management, some the employees. Everybody knows it's the industrial disease. Disgusted, downs, tools, walks. Innocence is injured, experience just talks. Everyone seeks damages, and everyone agrees that these are classic symptoms of a monetary squeeze. On ITV and BBC they talk about the curse. Philosophy is useless, theology is worse. History falls over, there's an economics freeze. Sociologists invent words that make industrial disease. Dr. Parkinson declared, I'm not surprised to see you here. You've got smokers cough from smoking, brewers drip from drinking beer. I don't know how you came to get the Betty Davis knees, but worst of all, young man, you've got industrial disease. He wrote me a prescription, he said, you are depressed. I'm glad you came to see me to get this off your chest. Come back and see me later. Next patient, please. Send in another victim of industrial disease. Splendid. And I go down to Speaker's Corner, I'm a thunderstruck. They got free speech tourists, police in trucks.
It's one of those ones where you wonder if the song ever ends. So it just keeps going and going and going and going. But it does eventually. All right, so that was Industrial Disease by Dire Straits. It was a good song. I haven't heard that song in a long time. So thank you very much for requesting that. Squirrely, I think? No. Waverly requested that, sorry. All right, next. Oh my. I have a song that has a dedication attached to it. It says, I would like to hear Metallica's Unforgiven 2 from my love, Kane. So here you go, Ace DK and Kane.
Beside me, tell me what they've done and speak the words I wanna hear to make my demons run. The door is locked now, but it's open if you're true. If you can understand the me, then I can understand the you. Beside me, under wicked sky, through black of day, dark of night, we share this pair of lives. The door cracks open, but there's no sun shining through, like hot scarring dark of steel. But there's no sun shining through. No, there's no sun shining through. No, there's no sun shining. What I felt, what I've known. Turn the pages, turn the stone. Behind the door, should I open it for you? Yeah, what I felt, what I've known. Sick and tired, I'll stand alone. Could you be there? 'Cause I'm the one who waits for you. Or are you unforgiven too? Come lay beside me. This won't hurt, I swear. She loves me not, she loves me still. But she'll never love again. She lay beside me, but she'll be there when I'm gone, like hot scarring dark of steel. Yeah, she'll be there when I'm gone. Yeah, she'll be there when I'm gone. Then she'll be there. What I feel, what I've known. Turn the pages, turn the stone. Behind the door, should I open it for you? Yeah, what I feel. lay beside me. Tell me what I've done. The door is closed, so are your eyes. But now I see the sun. Now I see the sun. Yes, now I see it. What I felt, what I've known. Turn the pages, turn the stone. Behind the door, should I open it for you? Yeah, what I felt, what I've known. So sick and tired, I'm staying alone. Could you be there? 'Cause I'm the one who waits, the one who waits for you. Oh, what I felt, what I've known. Turn the pages, turn the stone. Behind the door, should I open it for you? Oh, what I felt, oh, what I know. I take this key and I bury it in you, because you're unforgiving too. Never be, 'cause you're unforgiving too.
Sorry about the sound weirdness at the end there. I didn't realize that Z-Duder has the party mixer thing actually hooked up that's sideways over on the other side of the broadcast computer, and apparently I hit the slider that moves it to the other track, and whoops. So sorry about that little bit of weirdness. Alright, so that was a request by Ace DK, Metallica's Unforgiven 2, and it was dedicated to Mr. Kane. Alright, let's see, what time is it? 12:46, perfect. I have just enough time for the last two requests until my third hour. So I am going to go ahead and play Waverly's request first. He wanted to hear Elise Legros, Drinking in the Day, and the version that I could find was the live acoustic version, so I hope you enjoy.
So start with close up on him and her, two shot, and then you can do whatever you want until
Oh, babe, don't say you're doing fine. Don't hide yourself away with something on your mind. You're drinking in the day, crumbling from the weight. Sometimes it's good to cry, 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 cry. This life's a fickle friend indeed, and when it comes to end, knocks you off your feet. Who can really say where she went that day? That's why you got to cry, 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 cry. And I wait and hope, but I don't know, but I don't know where you are. Oh, babe, don't say that it's alright. Stop fighting like a man just because you can. You're drinking in the day, ain't shaking from the weight. Sometimes it's good to cry, 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 cry. yourself away. Something on your mind. You're drinking in the day, crawling from the weight. Sometimes it's good to cry.
I'm trying to think of who that last singer, Elise Legros, sounds like. And in my head, I'm hearing, oh gosh, what was her name? Oh my gosh. She was a country singer. Let's see. No. Patsy Cline. That's who I'm thinking of. Her voice reminded me of Patsy Cline, except for the really high notes that she did. So yeah, that was nice. Not bad. Congrats, Waverly. You gave me a song I hadn't really heard before, and it was nice. So, moving right along. Because I can't talk. I have a request in here from Kane. And, did I not? Oh, I did get it. Okay, here it is. He wanted to hear Gaga and Cooper, of course, dedicated to Keezy. He didn't specify which Gaga and Cooper. So I decided that I wanted to hear Shallow. And if he doesn't like that, well, then he can request the other song later. Here we go.
Tell me something, girl. Are you happy in this modern world? Or do you need more? Is there something else you're searching for? I'm falling. In all the good times I find myself longing for change, and in the bad times I fear myself.
Tell me something, boy. Aren't you tired trying to fill that void? Or do you need more? Ain't it hard keeping it so hardcore? I'm falling. In all the good times I find myself longing for change, and in the bad times I fear myself. I'm of the deep end, watch as I dive in. I'll never meet the ground. Crash through the surface where they can't hurt us. We're far from the shallow now. In the shallow. In the shallow.
Look at that, I found a radio edit, finally. Oh my goodness, that was so hard to find. I don't know why. It's crazy. Anyway, because I have about 5 minutes left in this hour, I am going to play a song that was for the last hour, but it didn't get played. So I like it, and that's why I'm going to play it. So listen to some Eagles. Here you go.
For the record, we never broke up. We just took a 14-year vacation.
It's another tequila sunrise, staring slowly across the sky. They said goodbye. He was just a hired hand, working on a dreamy plan to try. Days go by. Every night when the sun goes down, just another lonely boy in town, and she's out running round. She wasn't just another woman, and I couldn't keep from coming on. It's been so long. Oh, and it's a hollow feeling when it comes down to dealing friends. Never ends. Another shot of courage. Wonder why the right words never come. You just get numb. It's another tequila sunrise. This old world still looks the same. Another frame.
Okay, so I cut off the last bit of cheering and applauding for them. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get the live version. That was my bad. So, anyway. All right. Time for my third hour. And the third hour is a little bit different than the first 2 hours. The first 2 hours, you had to find a common word within my list of songs. I was wondering why that mic didn't sound right. Okay. And the third hour is a little bit different because in the third hour, you need to guess what was in my head. You have to jump into my head. Don't give me a headache while you're doing it. Stay away from my shunts. Don't mess about with the valve settings because that could totally fuck things up. Okay? So yeah, you are going to have to think about it a little bit. And And it, if you got the first word and you got the second word, maybe you will get the third word. I don't know. But, it's a good possibility. So, enjoy.
Maybe he's right. Maybe there is something the matter with me. I don't see how a world that makes such wonderful things could be bad. Look at this stuff, isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has everything? Look at this trove, treasures untold. How many wonders can one cavern hold? Looking around here, you'd think, sure, she's got everything. I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I've got who's it's and what's it's galore. You want thingamabobs? I got 20. But who cares? No big deal. I want more. I wanna be where the people are. I wanna see them dancing, walking around on those, what do you call them? Oh, feet. Flipping your fins, you don't get too far. Legs are required for jumping, dancing, strolling along down a, what's that word again? Street. Up where they walk, up where they run, up where they stay all day in the sun, wandering free. Wish I could be part of that world. What would I give if I could live out of these waters? What would I pay to spend a day warm on the sand? Betcha on the land they understand that they don't reprimand their daughters. Bright young women, sick of swimming, ready to stand. I'm ready to know what the people know, asking my questions and get some answers. What's a fire and why does it, what's the word, burn? When's it my turn? Wouldn't I love to explore that shore above, out of the sea? Wish I could be part of that world.
So what'd you think of that? What'd you think? It's not the 90s. I mean, it was during the 90s, but it's not the 90s. That's not what I was thinking. And if you, okay, so the first word was moon. That was the first word of the hour. And then the second word of the hour was sun, right? So the third word of the hour should be what? There's a couple of things it could be, but I'm giving you some hints. Anyway, here is another wonderful song.
There you see her, sitting there across the way. She don't got a lot to say, but there's something about her. And you don't know why, but you're dying to try. You wanna kiss the girl. Yes, you want her. Look at her, you know you do. It's possible she wants you to. There's one way to ask her. It don't take a word, not a single word. Go on and kiss the girl.
Okay, so that was Kobe Kaye with Kiss the Girl. Thank you. Everybody asked if that was a hint for you. You know.
And you didn't answer, so I figured it wasn't.
I mean, it could have been kind of why I had you come in here, but it's not. But, you know.
I was hoping.
Ah, it's true. That's why I asked you in here.
It's not.
It is. For that too. Anyway, all right, so here is your third song. All right, enjoy.
You think I'm an ignorant savage. You've been so many places, I guess it must be so. Still, I cannot see if the savage one is me. How can there be so much that you don't know? You don't know. You think you own whatever land you land on. The earth is just a dead thing you can claim. But I know every rock and tree and creature has a life, has a spirit, has a name. You think the only people who are people are the people who look and think like you. But if you walk the footsteps of a stranger, you'll learn things you never knew, you never knew. Have you ever heard a wolf cry to the blue corn moon? Or asked the grinning bobcat why he grinned? Can you sing with all the voices of the mountain? Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? Come run the hidden pine trails of the forest, and come taste the sun-sweet berries of the earth. Come roll in all the riches all around you, and for once never wonder what they're worth. Oh, the rainstorm and the river are my brothers. The heron and the otter are my friends, and we are all connected to each other in a circle, in a hoop that never ends. How high does a sycamore grow? If you cut it down, then you'll never know. And you'll never hear the wolf cry to the blue corn moon. For whether we are white or copper skin, we need to sing with all the voices of the mountain. We need to paint with all the colors of the wind. You can't own the earth and still all you own is earth until you can paint with all the colors of the wind.
All right. Colors of the Wind by Vanessa Hudgens. Let's see. That is another song that I could play, Squirrely. I love that song. Oh, it's such a good song. let's see, what else could I play? I actually, I really love that song, so let me see if I have it. What is her name? Can't remember her name all of a sudden. I'll have to find it. Man. Okay, so not Kristen Bell. No, Adina. Doesn't Adina sing it? Adina Menzel? Yes, she does. Menzel. That's it. Awesome sauce. Okay. In fact, just because I'm going to play that next. Because I love that song so much. So, enjoy.
The snow glows white on the mountain tonight, not a footprint to be seen. A kingdom of isolation, and it looks like I'm the queen. The wind is howling like this swirling storm inside. Couldn't keep it in, heaven knows I tried. Don't let them in, don't let them see. Be the good girl you always have to be. Conceal, don't feel, don't let them know. Well, now they know. Let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Let it go. Turn away and slam the door. I don't care what they're going to say. Let the storm rage on. The cold never bothered me anyway. It's funny how some distance makes everything seem small. And the fears that once controlled me can't get to me at all. It's time to see what I can do to test the limits and break through. No right, no wrong, no rules for me. I'm free. Let it go. I am one with the wind and sky. Let it go. You'll never see me cry. Here I stand, and here I stay. Let the storm rage on. My power flurries through the air into the ground. My soul is spiraling in frozen fractals all around. And one thought crystallizes like an icy blast. I'm never going back. The past is in the past. Let it go. When I rise like the break of dawn. Let it go. That perfect girl is gone. Here I stand in the light of day. Let the storm rage on. The cold never bothered me anyway.
Okay, so everybody is guessing Disney, except for Kane. He guessed Earth, which is not what it is. It's not Earth, it's not orbit, it's not solar system. Think sun, moon, and blank. Sun, moon, and blank. Monsoon and blank. You know? There's always another thing out there, right? Right? It's not Twilight either. Not penis. Not Disney World, Disney Mania, princesses. Come on, this is not that difficult. It's not cock either. I know you guys are just putting that stuff in the chat room so that I will say it. Terrible, 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 you people. It's driving me crazy. It's not anime either, Z-Duder. So you guys all suck ass. Oh, look at that. Kane got it. Ace DK got it. Okay. But I'm going to play one more of my songs before I get to your requests because I love this song. It means so much to me. I was trying to find it with a different singer, but the original singer is good enough because she did very well with it. So please enjoy a little bit of Angela Lansbury.
Tale as old as time, true as it can be. Barely even friends, then somebody bends unexpectedly. Just a little change, small to say the least. Both a little scared, neither one prepared. Beauty and the Beast, ever just the same, ever a surprise, ever as before, ever just as sure as the sun will rise. Tale as old as time, tune as old as song, bittersweet and strange, finding you can change, learning you were wrong. Certain as the sun, rising in the east. Tale as old as time, song as old as rhyme, Beauty and the Beast. Tale as old as time, song as old as rhyme, Beauty and the Beast. Off to the cupboard with you now, Chip. It's past your bedtime. Good night, love.
You couldn't hear me singing, could you? I had the mic off, as far as I know. I don't know. Maybe you can hear me through the webcam? But I didn't think so. I don't know. But yes, I was singing along with Angela Lansbury, so if you could hear me, I don't know how. I apologize if you did, because I don't think I have a great voice, but other people have said I do, so I don't know. If it's a song I really know and really love, then I can kind of match the singer. Like I did a couple weeks ago. Nick had requested When in Rome's The Promise, and I know that song so well and can sing it in a British accent. So there's that. Anyway, okay, so we've got some requests. So the first one that came in was from Kane, and it is a song actually that will go well with my sort of, kind of, you know, thing going on here. So, I mean, it really does. And it's also Disney. That's all I meant. So, anyway, enjoy.
Look at me, you may think you see who I really am, but you'll never know me every day. It's as if I play a part. Now I see if I wear a mask, I can fool the world, but I cannot fool my heart. Who is that girl I see staring straight back at me? When will my reflection show who I am inside? I am now in a world where I have to hide my heart and what I believe in. But somehow I will show the world what's inside my heart and be loved for who I am. Who is that girl I see staring straight back at me? Why is my reflection someone I don't know? Must I pretend that I'm someone else for all time? When will my reflection show who I am inside? There's a heart that must be free to fly, not burn with the need to know the reason why. What must we all conceal? What we think, how we feel? Must there be a secret me I'm forced to hide? I won't pretend that I'm someone else for all time. When will my reflection show who I am inside? When will my reflection show who I am
All right, Christina Aguilera with Reflection, and that is from the movie Mulan. And yes, that's Disney, but that's not the answer. So, you know, it's not that hard. Most of you have figured it out now, so good on ya. Okay, so that was requested from Kane. And let's see, what do I have next? I have Squirrely's request. And that request is Bjork. It's So Quiet. It is definitely not quiet around here in my headphones or wherever because it's just not. Lots of people in the house, you know. Here we go.
It's oh so quiet. Shh, shh. It's oh so still. Shh, shh. You're all alone. Shh, shh. And so peaceful until you fall in love. Sing from the sky up above. Sing from is caving in. Wow, wow! You never been so nuts about a guy you wanna love. You wanna cry, you cross your heart and hope to die till it's over. And then shh, shh. It's nice and quiet. Shh, shh. But soon again, shh, shh. Starts another big riot. You blow a fuse. Sing boom, the devil cuts loose. Sing boom, so what's the use? Wow, wow, of falling in love. It's oh so quiet. It's oh so still. You're all alone. And so peaceful until you ring that bell. Bim bam. You shout and you yell. How you broke the spell. This is where you almost have a fit. The sky is scorching, I got hit. There's no mistake. This is it! Till it's over. And then it's nice and quiet. Shh, shh. But soon again, shh, shh. Starts another big riot. You blow a fuse. Sing boom, the devil cuts loose. Sing boom, so what's the use? Wow, wow, of falling in love. The sky keeps in, the devil cuts loose. You blow, 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 blow your fuse. Ah, when you fall in love.
Shh. That wasn't a very quiet song. I was thinking that was going to be a quiet song. It wasn't quiet. Anyway, that was Bjork with It's Oh So Quiet, and she lied. Anyway, that was requested by Squirrely. So thank you very much for that, Squirrely. Next up, we have Ace DK's request, and of course, he had to ask for noise. Lots and lots of noise. 7 minutes of noise. Here you go. Oh my gosh. I just saw on Facebook something that really bothers me about the American healthcare system. And so I'm going to bitch for a minute, and I hope you don't mind. So one of my kids who lives up in Seattle has, or had, because their industry has shut down. Nobody's traveling. And she worked for a hotel. And that hotel shut down, and they kept her as long as they could. She was there on the day that they closed the office, completely closed down the hotel. Exactly. I am really unhappy because she had wonderful healthcare insurance through her company. It's private insurance. And Speedy said, no, it's not a global, like, American healthcare system. I'm just talking about our collective American healthcare system. All of the private insurance, along with all of the government insurance. So, this child of mine has, realized that she had some probably depression and, you know, stuff like that. And she decided that she needed to go seek therapy. So she did. And she found a therapist who was amazing for her. The problem is that because she's out of job now, her insurance is over. She has no more. And unfortunately, as a collective household, because they have my son, who is still working from home, and her fiance, who is also working from home, the collective household income makes it so that she cannot get state insurance through the government in order for her to be able to seek health care. I'm going to talk to her a little bit about this too, because it bothers me that, you know, she needed it, and as soon as she sought it out and started working with it, she's been great. And it's a really nice change. But without her insurance and without her counseling, I think things are going to go downhill. Yeah, so they're offering her the ability to stay on her insurance if she pays $700 a month for it. And with her not working, they can't afford that. So, yeah, it sucks. Anyway, so yeah, that's our American healthcare system right now. It is terrible for people. And all of these people now who have lost their jobs, they have lost their insurance as of, like, they'll lose it as of the last day of the month where they were still employed. And, you know, there are people out there who have pregnant wives, or the women themselves were the one working who had the insurance. And now they're going to have to pay for that on their own. And the way unemployment insurance works here in the United States is you apply for it, and you know, you may or may not get it. Usually you do, but it takes some time. And so, you know, she went in and applied for unemployment the day after she was let go, and still hasn't gotten anything from them. In her state, there is a minimum wage law, and so she was making $15 an hour plus tips from the hotel, but, you know, losing that income is terrible for them. They live in one of the most expensive places that you can actually live in the U.S. They live in Seattle, and it's very expensive to live there. So yeah, I feel badly for them, and I don't know what they're gonna do. I'm glad that the boys have their jobs still, and their jobs can be done from work, but it's just hell on her right now. So I wish that there were a way that mom and dad could help her out and pay for her to see her therapist. Unfortunately, her therapist is in an HMO. It's Kaiser. And so you have to be a member of the HMO in order to see any of the Kaiser doctors. And so she's going to have to find a new doctor unless she gets another job that has Kaiser. So I don't know how that's going to happen. Otherwise, I could find out what the doctor charges for her hour. Is it, $125? Well, okay, I'll send $125 a month to her so that she can go and see her therapist at least once a month. That would be great. But I don't know. Because of it being an HMO, I don't think she can even do that. So yeah. So I'm having a hard time with it. She had, stuff going on with her that I had no idea about. And so she needs it, and she's been better going. So I feel badly for her. Anyway, okay, enough of the depression, guys. I'm sorry. Don't know how I got onto that. Oh yes, I do. I read her Facebook post about it. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, this song is the last request that was put in. I have no more requests, so I'm going to play my own shit for the rest of the time I have. Okay? Good enough for you? Here's some Santana requested by Waverly. So is that some good guitar winking? I hope so. I hope it was good enough for you. That was Samba Pati by Santana. And that was requested by Waverly. So thank you very much for that request, Waverly. I do appreciate it very much. I do. All right. So let's see. What do I have to talk about? You know what? I look really, really ridiculous when I lean on the desk because I'm like below the camera. So I guess I shouldn't lean on the desk. Oh, sorry, needed to stretch. Oh, my goodness. I feel much better now. Okay, let's see. I was going to play some of my songs, right? But first, I need to tell you about some stuff going on. So, let's see. I have to get to it first. All right, so the schedule of shows coming up is tomorrow, listen in for the Z Factor with Z Duder at 1800 UTC. All times are in UTC, by the way. Sunday, I've not decided whether or not I'm coming back on Sunday to do a show in the morning. Well, morning for me. Early afternoon for you, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, because when she's not around, and she's my sidekick, and so I don't know. But I probably will, because I missed you guys. Anyway, and then the B Word at on Sunday at 2000 UTC. Monday it's on its way, okay, with Matt Ricardo. Tuesday, Pricks Out with Cactus at 1800 UTC. Of course, the Hump Show on Wednesday at 1800. And Shut Up Charlie on Thursday at 1700. So those are the upcoming shows. Then I would also plead to you to please donate to our cause. Our cause is keeping you entertained with all of the wonderful non-commercial, no commercials, commercial-free music, except the idents and Summit. Anyway, you want to listen to us, right? It's a good thing. And so if you could, please go to bossradio.com and click the yellow donate button. Send us some of your pennies so that we can keep the station going. That would be very, very nice of you. We really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Okay, now, what am I going to play? I'm going to play this one. Yeah. So as my parting song, my wind down song, whatever you want to call it, I'm going to play a little bit of Simple Minds, because they are such a lovely band, and this message is beautiful. Here we go.
Won't you come see about me? I'll be alone, dancing, you know it, baby. Tell me
try and pretend it's my feeling will win in the end. I won't harm you or touch your defenses, vanity, insecurity. Don't you forget about me. I'll be alone, dancing, you know it, baby. Going to take you apart. I put us back together at heart, baby. Don't you forget about me. Don't you forget about me. As you walk on by, will you call my name? As you walk on by, will you call my name? When you walk away, or will you walk away? Will you walk away? Come on, call my name. Will you call my name? I say la 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 la
I mean, I don't have an outro. Like, I can't find it. It's gone. You know? So, I don't really know what to do. I
Fuck you, Z-Duda.
I mean, that works because that's really the problem. He didn't copy everything over from the old computer. So, I don't have any of my stuff. And it's all his fault.
Fuck you, Z-Duda.
Right? That's it. Anyway, goodbye. Love you all. Have a great evening and a great weekend. And I will see you next time. Okay, for those of you on YouTube, I love you. Love you. We'll see you next time. Okay, how do I turn this thing off? Oh, I have to wait for it to load. Goodbye, everybody. Love you. Love you much. Bye-bye.